Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare 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 Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Ram Ram
Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Nam
Ram
Nam Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare 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 Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Nam Nam Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare 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 Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare 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 Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Shri
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Chaitanya
Ram
Krishna
Prabhu
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Nityananda
Ram
Shri
Hare
Advaita
Ram
Gadadhar
Krishna
Shivasati
Krishna
Gaur
Krishna Krishna
Bhaktivinoda
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Hare Hare
Nityananda
Hare
Shri
Ram
Advaita
Hare Ram
Gadadhar
Ram Hare
Shivasati
Hare
Gaur
Krishna Krishna
Bhaktivinoda
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Nam Nam Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Hare Ram
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Hare Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Shri Krishna
Ram
Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Hare Hare
Nityananda
Krishna
Shri
Krishna
Advaita
Krishna
Radha
Hare
Shiva
Hare
Sati
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Shri
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda Shri
Krishna Hare
Advaita
Hare Hare
Gadadhar Shivasati Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare 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 Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare
Harinam
Krishna Krishna
Harinam
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Harinam Harinam
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare
Harinam Harinam
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Harinam Harinam
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Harinam
Hare
Harinam
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
Harinam Harinam Ram Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Harinam
Krishna
Harinam
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Harinam Harinam Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Harinam
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Harinam
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Harinam
Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Harinam
Hare 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare 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 Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Harinam Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Ram
Harinam Harinam Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Harinam
Ram
Harinam
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Harinam Harinam Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Harinam
Hare
Harinam Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Harinam
Hare
Harinam Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri
Ram
Advaita
Ram Ram
Gadadhar
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna.
Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna.
Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Ram 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 Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Ram
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare. Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare. Ram Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Chaitanya
Ram Hare
Prabhu
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Nityananda Shri
Krishna,
Advaita
Krishna
Gadadhar
Hare
Sivasati
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare,
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare Krishna, Hare
Nityananda
Krishna,
Shri
Krishna
Advaita
Krishna,
Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur
Hare
Bhakta
Hare,
Vrinda.
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Hare Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
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 Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram, Ram, Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram, 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare, Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Ram, Ram, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
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 Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Jai
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Hare Hare,
Shivasi
Hare
Gaur
Hare,
Bhakta.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
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 Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Hare,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri
Krishna
Advaita
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Gadadhara
Krishna,
Shri
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram Hare Ram
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 Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare,
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Jai
Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Prabhu
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Nitya
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Giridhar Shivasati
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare,
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Ram Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram, Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Ram, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Nityananda,
Krishna
Shiva
Hare
Nityananda,
Krishna
Radha
Krishna Hare
Radha,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram, Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Okay, we will start a new chapter. Instruction by Maharaj Prthu. Maitreya Uvacha Mauktikai Kusuma Shragbir Dukulai Swarna Toranai Mahasurabhibir Tuper Manditam Tatra Tatra Vai. The great sage Maitreya told Vidura, when the king entered his city, it was very beautifully decorated to receive him with pearls, flower garlands, beautiful cloth, and golden glades, and the entire city was perfumed with highly fragrant incense. So the king has come back from the sacrificial arena back to his city after Lord Vishnu left. Lord Vishnu came along with Indra and all the demigods, and Prthu Maharaj came back. So when he came back, then the city was very pleasant. Real opulence is supplied by natural gifts such as gold, silver, pearls, valuable stones, fresh flowers, trees, and silken cloth. Then the Vedic civilization recommends opulence and decoration with these natural gifts of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus, the Vedic civilization recommends opulence and decoration with these natural gifts of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such opulence immediately changes the condition of the mind and the entire atmosphere becomes spiritualized. So, if there is nice scenery, lot of greenery, there is nice flowers, and birds are chirping, and very pleasant environment, then it changes the mind. King Prithu's capital was decorated with such highly opulent decorations. Okay, so it is describing his coming back into the city. So let's see. Fragrant water distilled from sandalwood and aguru herb was sprinkled everywhere on the lanes, roads, and small parks throughout the city. And everywhere were decorations of unbroken fruits, flowers, wetted grains, varied minerals, and lamps, all presented as an auspicious paraphernalia. So it was fragrant with sandalwood. All these things. Parks were there. Okay. At the street crossings, there were bunches of fruits and flowers, as well as pillars of banana trees and betel nut branches. All these combined decorations everywhere looked very attractive. As the king entered the gate of the city, all the citizens received him with many auspicious articles like lamps, flowers, and yogurt. The king also was received by many beautiful unmarried girls whose bodies were bedecked with various ornaments, especially with earrings which collided with one another. So everybody was very welcoming to Maharaj Prithu when he came back. Offerings of natural products such as betel nuts, bananas, newly grown wheat, paddy, yogurt, and vermilion carried by the citizens and scattered throughout the city are all auspicious paraphernalia according to Vedic civilization for receiving a prominent guest like a bridegroom, king, or spiritual master. Similarly, a welcome offered by unmarried girls who are internally and externally clean and are dressed in nice garments and ornaments is also auspicious. Kumaris or unmarried girls untouched by the hands of any member of the opposite sex are auspicious members of the society. Even today in Hindu society, the most conservative families do not allow unmarried girls to go out freely or mix with boys. They are very carefully protected by their parents while unmarried. After marriage, they are protected by their young husbands, and while elderly, they are protected by their children. When thus protected, women as a class remain an always auspicious source of energy to men. So, this is one reason why Arjuna is telling Krishna why he should not fight the battle, because he says the women will not be protected and there will be unwanted progeny. Varna Shankara. So, okay, the next. So, in the Vedic society, women, children, old men cows and brahmanas are protected. 5 things. Okay, then when the king entered the palace, conch shells and kettle drums were sounded, priests chanted Vedic mantras, and professional reciters offered different prayers. But in spite of all this ceremony to welcome him, the king was not the least bit affected. So everybody was praising and chanting different prayers. The reception given to the king was full of opulence, yet he did not become proud. Of course, only real protection Krishna can offer. Everyone is helpless. Only Krishna can protect us. So we have to take shelter of Krishna. Like Draupadi had her 5 husbands, but nobody could protect her. So until she called out to Krishna. So the Krishna is the real protector. He is the husband of everyone. We are all females. We are Prakriti and he is Purusha. So the reception given to the king was full of opulence, and yet he did not become proud. So he was not feeling, I am very great personality. They are giving me so much. It is said, therefore, that great personalities of power and opulence never become proud. And the example is given that a tree which is full of fruits and flowers does not stand erect in pride, but instead bends downwards to show submissiveness. This is a sign of the wonderful character of great personalities. So great personalities are humble, just as a tree laden with fruits is always bending down. So those who have good qualities, they are not standing erect, they are bowing down. Okay. Any comments so far, whatever we read? Okay. Both the important citizens and the common citizens welcomed the king very heartily, and he also bestowed upon them their desired blessings. A responsible king was always approachable by the citizens. Generally, the citizens, great and common, all had an aspiration to see the king and take benediction from him. The king knew this, and therefore, wherever he met the citizens, he immediately fulfilled their desires or mitigated their grievances. So, king was also very powerful, and citizens could come to the king and tell about their sorrows, and the king would resolve them. In such dealings, a responsible monarchy is better than a so-called democratic government in which no one is responsible to mitigate the grievances of the citizens who are unable to personally meet the supreme executive head. So they could all go to the king and complain. Whereas in democratic government, Prabhupada says nobody is able to meet the supreme head. In a responsible monarchy, the citizens had no grievances against the government, and even if they did, they could approach the king directly for immediate satisfaction. Okay, so the king would satisfy them. King Prthu was greater than the greatest soul and was therefore worshipable by everyone. He performed many glorious activities in rolling over the surface of the world and was always magnanimous. After achieving such great success and a reputation which spread throughout the universe, he at last obtained the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he was a devotee, and at last he went back home, back to God. His Shakti Avatar. So he went back to the lotus, means he went to the spiritual world. A responsible king or chief executive has many responsible duties to attend to in ruling over the citizens. The most important duty of the monarch or the government is to perform various sacrifices as enjoined in the Vedic literatures. The next duty of king is to see that every citizen executes the prescribed duties for his particular community. It is the king's duty to see that everyone perfectly executes the duties prescribed for the Varna and Ashram divisions of the society. Besides that, as exemplified by King Prthu, he must develop the earth for the greatest possible production of food grains. There are different types of great personalities. Some are positive great personalities, some comparative, and some superlative. But King Prthu exceeded all of them. Like in your review, you have meets requirements, exceed requirements, like that something. So there is good, better, and best. And King Prthu was better than everybody. He is therefore described here as Mahattamaha, greater than the greatest. Maharaj Prthu was a Kshatriya and he discharged his Kshatriya duties perfectly. Similarly, Brahmanas, Vaishyas, and Shudras can discharge their respective duties perfectly and thus at the ultimate end of life be promoted to the transcendental world, which is called Parampadam. Parampadam or the Vaikuntha planets can be achieved only by devotional service. The impersonal Brahman region is also called Parampadam, but unless one is attached to the personality of Godhead, one must again fall down to the material world from the impersonal Parampadam situation. It is said, therefore, Aruya Krishena Parampadam Tataha. The impersonalists endeavor very strenuously to achieve Parampadam or impersonal Brahma Jyoti, but unfortunately, being bereft of a relationship with the Supreme Personality of God, they come down again to this material world. If one flies in outer space, he can go very high up, but unless he reaches a planet, he must come down again to Earth. Similarly, because the impersonalists who reach the Parampadam of the impersonal Brahma Jyoti do not enter into the Vaikuntha planets, they come down again to this material world and are given shelter in one of the material planets. Although they may attain Brahmalok or Satyalok, all such planets are situated in the material world. So, because they are not in their constitutional position of Ananda, they are not satisfied in that position and they come to the material world. Okay. Any comments on this? So, next verse. Sudha Goswami continued, O Shaunaka, leader of the great sages, after hearing Maitreya speak about the various activities of King Prthu, so Sudha Goswami is telling all the sages headed by Shaunaka Rishi. Sudha Goswami was present when Parikshit Maharaj was hearing the Bhagavatam from Shukdev Goswami, and that what he has heard he is telling to Shaunaka Rishi. So after hearing about Maitreya speak about the original king who was fully qualified, glorified, and widely praised all over the world, Vidura, the great devotee, very submissively worshipped Maitreya Rishi and asked him the following question. So Vidura is some question for Maitreya Muni. Vidura was on pilgrimage and where he met Maitreya Muni, and they are conversing about different spiritual topics. Vidura said, My dear Brahmana Maitreya, it is very enlightening to understand that King Prthu was enthroned by the great sages and Brahmanas. All the demigods presented him with innumerable gifts, and he also expanded his influence upon personally receiving strength from Lord Vishnu. Thus he greatly developed the earth. So the question has not come yet. He is just saying that this is what I have heard, that Vishnu came and his influence expanded. So what happened afterwards, the question will come later. Because Prthu Maharaj was an empowered incarnation of Lord Vishnu and was naturally a great Vaishnava devotee of the Lord, all the demigods were pleased with him and presented different gifts to help him in exercising his royal power. So demigods are also pleased with Vaishnavas, and the great sages and saintly persons also joined in his coronation. Thus, blessed by them, he ruled over the earth and exploited its resources for the greatest satisfaction of the people in general. This has already been explained in the previous chapters regarding the activities of King Prthu. As will be apparent from the next verse, every executive head of the state should follow the footsteps of Maharaj Prthu in ruling over his kingdom. Regardless of whether the chief executive is a king or president, or whether the government is monarchical or democratic, this process is so perfect That if it is followed, everyone become happy, and thus will be very easy for all to execute devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So leaders should be like King Prthu Maharaj. Then everything will be very nice. That's what Prabhupada is saying. Prthu Maharaj was so great in his activities and magnanimous in his method of ruling that all the kings and demigods on the various planets still follow in his footsteps. Not now in Kali Yuga, but previously maybe. Who is there who will try not to hear about his glorious activities? I wish to hear more and more about Prthu Maharaj because his activities are so pious and auspicious. So Vidura wants to hear more about Prthu Maharaj because he is a very exemplary king. So hearing about the devotees of the Lord or hearing about the Lord is the same because they are both. That's why we hear about the life of the acharyas and like that, because they are all pure devotees. Their every activity is devoted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Their life is devoted. So it
So,
is equivalent. Huh?
Prabhuji, I have a question. So, hearing about Sri Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is hearing about Lord or hearing about the greatest devotee?
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the
Both,
Lord
right?
who came as a
Both,
devotee.
right?
Is both. Like hearing about Govardhan. Govardhan is what? He is the Lord.
Lord.
He is Krishna, but also Krishna's devotee. What is the phrase used for Govardhan in the
Uh-huh.
Bhagavatam? What is the phrase that is used for Govardhan to describe him?
Haridasavarya.
Haridasavariya. So like that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also a devotee and he is also the Lord.
Mhm.
Saint Vidura's purpose in hearing about Prthu Maharaj over and over again was to set an example for ordinary kings and executive heads, who should all be inclined to hear repeatedly about Prthu Maharaj's activities, in order to be able to rule over their kingdoms or states very faithfully for the peace and prosperity of the people in general. So basically, the leader should be a devotee of the Lord. All the presidents of the country should be devotees of the Lord, and then they are all very kind and very just, and they are free from all anarthas, lust, anger, greed. So there will be no scandals, no money hoarding, and all this. And they will use all the wealth of this collected from the citizens in forms of taxes very properly. They will look after the welfare of the citizens. They'll be concerned about the welfare of the citizens. So like that, they will curb the antisocial elements like that. Unfortunately, at the present moment, no one cares to hear about Prithu Maharaj or to follow in his footsteps. Therefore, no nation in the world is either happy or progressive in spiritual understanding, although that is the sole aim and objective of human life. Okay, so he wants to hear more about Prithu Maharaj. So let's see. I think he has not. We have not read his meeting with the Kumaras, so that's going to happen. The great saintly sage Maitreya told Vidura, "My dear Vidura, King Prithu lived in the tract of land between the two great rivers, Ganges and Yamuna. Because he was very opulent, it appeared that he was enjoying his destined fortune in order to diminish the results of his past pious activities." So he was a very pious king, and as he was enjoying, he was diminishing the results of his pious activities. When we have a nice situation, then our pious activities, and when we enjoy, then our pious activities are diminished. When we suffer, then our pap is diminished. The term pious and impious are applicable only in reference to the activities of an ordinary living being. But Maharaj Prithu was a directly empowered incarnation of Lord Vishnu. So pap and punya are only relation to ordinary souls. Therefore, he was not subject to the reactions of pious or impious activities. So also a devotee, a pure devotee of the Lord is not subject. It is not because of his karma that things are happening to him. Because he is pure devotee, all his reactions have been burnt up in the fire of devotional service. As we have already explained previously, when a living being is specifically empowered by the Supreme Lord to act for a particular purpose, he is called a Shaktavesh avatar. Prthu Maharaj was not only a Shaktavesh avatar but also a great devotee. A devotee is not subject to the reactions resulting from past deeds. In the Brahma Samhita it is said, Karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti bhajam. This is saying, Yastvendriya athavendra ahos Yastvendriya athavendra ahosva karma. Right? Yastvendra gopam athavendra mahosva karma bandhanurupa phalabhajana martanoti. So it's saying right from a small insect to Lord Indra. Everybody is bound by the reactions of their karma. But one who becomes a devotee, then his karma is destroyed. So like that, devotional service, we say, chanting the holy name in nectar of devotion. We read so many things. One who sees the face of the Lord when the arati is going on, one who claps in the presence of the Lord, one who bows down to the Lord, one who circumambulates Tulsi, so many different things, then the reactions are getting destroyed. So in the Brahma Samhita it is said, Karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti bhajam. For devotees, the results of past pious and impious activities are nullified by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So even his past pious activities are nullified. So Krishna takes karma, and as one surrenders to Krishna, Krishna relieves him from his past karma. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. If one surrenders fully to Krishna, then all his sinful reactions are gone. Even Namabhas chanting can deliver one. This was the debate between Gopal Chakravarti and Haridas Thakur about whether Namabhas chanting. Haridas Thakur said Namabhas chanting can give you liberation. Liberation means freedom from all sinful reactions. And so this is true. So we should not consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna as imagination. So we don't think this is imagination. But yes. The words Arabdhan Eva means that as if achieved by past deeds. But in case of Prthu Maharaj, there was no question of reaction to past deeds, and thus the word Eva is used here to indicate comparison to ordinary persons. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says, Avajananti ma mudha. This means that sometimes people misunderstand an incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead to be an ordinary man. So, but his incarnation is mentioned in the scriptures. Nowadays, so many people are saying they are incarnations. So, it is not applicable to them because they are not mentioned in Shastra. So, people are saying this is avatar, that is avatar. The Supreme Godhead, his incarnations or his devotees may pose themselves as ordinary men, but they are never to be considered as such. Nor should an ordinary man not supported by authorized statements of Shastras and Acharyas be accepted as an incarnation or devotee. So those who are incarnation should be not accepted as ordinary men, and those who are ordinary men should not be accepted as an incarnation. By the evidence of Shastra, Sanatana Goswami detected Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be a direct incarnation of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, although Lord Chaitanya never disclosed the fact. It is therefore generally recommended that the Acharya or Guru should not be accepted as an ordinary man. To consider the devotees as ordinary, to consider the Sheela of the Lord as mere statue, and to consider as a stone, and to consider the water of Ganges, right, as ordinary. This is all Naraki Buddhi. It says like that. There is a verse like that. So we should not think. Archeya Vishnu Shiladir Gurushu Naramatir Vaishnave Jati Buddhir Naraki Buddhi. So considering Vaishnavas as belonging to certain jati, like that. Okay. Maharaj Prthu was an unrivaled king and possessed the scepter. It's like an instrument for ruling all 7 islands on the surface of the globe. No one could disobey his irrevocable orders but the saintly persons, the Brahmanas, and the descendants of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Vaishnavas. So he was such a powerful king, nobody could disobey him. So that verse is being quoted here, the one we were referring to. Okay, that's a big purport. Saptadvip refers to the 7 great islands or continents on the surface of the globe. Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, Oceania. In the modern age, people are under the impression that during the Vedic period or prehistoric ages, America and many other parts of the world had not been discovered. But that is not a fact. So we say Columbus discovered America. But Prabhupada says there was there. Prthu Maharaj ruled over the world many thousands of years before the so-called prehistoric age. And it is clearly mentioned here that in those days, not only were all different parts of the world known, but they were ruled by one king, Maharaj Prthu. The country where Prthu Maharaj resided must have been India, because it is stated in the 11th verse of this chapter that he lived in the tract of land between the river Ganges and Yamuna. This tract of land, which is called Brahmavarta, consists of what is known in the modern age as portions of Punjab and northern India. It is clear that the kings of India once ruled all the world and that their culture was Vedic. The word Askhalita indicates that the orders by king could not be disobeyed by anyone in the entire world. Such orders, however, were never issued to control saintly persons or descendants of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So there was one ruler and his orders could not be disobeyed. But such orders were not meant to control the sages or those who were incarnations. The Supreme Lord is known as Achyuta and Lord Krishna is addressed as such by Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Senayoru bhayor madhye ratham sthapaya me Achyuta. Take my chariot between the two armies. Achyuta, oh Achyuta. Achyuta means one who never falls down or never fails to honor his devotees. So Arjuna is saying and Krishna is obliging. Achyuta refers to one who does not fall because he is never influenced by the modes of material nature. When a living entity falls down to the material world from his original position, he becomes Achyuta, which means that he forgets his relationship with Achyuta. Actually, every living entity is a part and parcel or son of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When influenced by the modes of material nature, a living entity forgets these relationships and thinks in terms of different species of life. But when he again comes to his original consciousness, he does not observe such bodily designations. So, at that point, he identifies himself as servant of Krishna, as spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna. And he does not identify in terms of his designations. I am Indian, I am this, I am man, I am woman, I am whatever, I am engineer, I am doctor. These are all bodily designations. Then he comes to the spiritual. Mostly we are always thinking of in terms of the body and our designations. So, who was free from the bodily designations? Shukdev Goswami. Shukdev Goswami was completely out of the bodily conception. So as he was walking naked, the girls saw him and saw this person doesn't distinguish between male and female. So there is no need for us to cover our clothes, to cover our bodies. Why? Because this person is completely on the transcendental platform. They could see. He has no, he's not seeing in terms of the bodily designations. So this is the effect of engaging in devotional service, right? One, Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam Tat Paratvena Nirmalam Rishikesha Sevana. What is that? Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam Tat Paratvena Nirmalam Rishikesha Sevanam.
Bhaktir Uchit.
Uchyate. The other one is Bhaktir Uttama. Anyabhilashidashanyam. So, okay, so this is indicated in Bhagavad Gita by the words Pandita Samadarshina. Material designations create differentiation in terms of caste, color, creed, nationality, etc. Different gotras or family designations are distinction in terms of the material body. But when one comes to Krishna consciousness, he immediately becomes one of the Achyuta Gotra or descendants of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and thus becomes transcendental to all considerations of caste, creed, color, and nationality. Prthu Maharaj had no control over the Brahmana Kula, which refers to learned scholars in Vedic knowledge, nor over the Vaishnavas, who are above the considerations of Vedic knowledge. It is therefore said, Archya Vishnu Shiladhir Gurushu Naramatir Vaishnave Jati Buddhir Vishnur Va Vaishnavanam Kali Mala Mathane Padatirthe Ambu Buddhi Shri Vishnur Nam Nimantre Sakala Kalusho He Shabda Samanya Buddhir Vishnu Sarveshwaresha Taditara Samadhir Yasya Va Narakisa Padma Puran. One who thinks the deity in the temple to be made of wood or stone, who thinks of the spiritual master in disciplic succession as an ordinary man, who thinks Vaishnava in the Achyuta Gotra belong to a certain caste or creed, who thinks of Charnamrita or Ganges water as ordinary water, is taken to be a resident of hell. And also, I think the name of Lord Vishnu as an ordinary sound vibration. He Shabda Samanya Buddhi, which Prabhupada didn't translate here. From the fact presented in this verse, it appears that people in general should be controlled by a king until they come to the platform of Vaishnavas and Brahmanas, who are not under the control of anyone. Brahmana refers to one who knows Brahman or the impersonal feature of the absolute truth, and a Vaishnava is one who serves the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Brahma Janati iti Brahmana. Okay. Brahman. Okay, and then Vaishnava knows the Supreme Lord. Now, next verse. Once upon a time, King Prthu initiated the performance of a very great sacrifice in which great saintly sages, Brahmanas, demigods from higher planetary systems, and great saintly kings, known as Raja Rishis, all assembled together. So again, he initiated a sacrifice. In this verse, the most significant point is that although King Prithu's residential quarters were in India, between river Ganges and Yamuna, the demigods also participated in the great sacrifice he performed. This indicates that formerly the demigods used to come to this planet. Similarly, great personalities like Arjuna, Yudhishthira, and many others used to visit higher planetary systems. Thus, there was interplanetary communication via suitable airplanes and space vehicles. So, they could travel from one planet to another. Like Arjuna, Yudhishthira, they could go to heavenly planets like that. Okay. So there was a sacrifice that was being performed and everybody had come. In that great assembly, Maharaj Prthu first of all worshipped the respectable visitors according to their respective positions. After this, he stood up in the midst of the assembly and it appeared that the full moon had arisen amongst the stars. So Maharaj Prthu was, like Krishna in the Rajasvi Yagna, he was washing the feet of all the people who were coming, although he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And here also Prthu Maharaj is respecting all the visitors according to their positions. And he appeared like the full moon. According to Vedic system, the reception of great exalted personalities as arranged by Prthu Maharaj in that great sacrificial arena is very important. The first procedure in receiving guests is to wash their feet, and it is learned from Vedic literature that one time when Maharaj Yudhishthira performed a Rajasvi Yagna, Krishna took charge of washing the feet of the visitors. Imagine the Supreme Lord, whose feet are to be worshipped, is worshipping the feet of others because maybe they are devotees. Krishna always, like he also worshipped. Whose lotus feet did he wash? Krishna?
Sudama.
Sudama. So Krishna is showing that we should respect the great devotees very much. By his own example.
Some other Purana. In some other Purana, there's a stories also mentioned that before the boat pastime, Radha Krishna's boat pastime, Krishna also washes the feet of Radharani. And
But Radharani is God, like you can see.
yeah,
That is the, yeah, but other jivas who are devotees, that's like different. Because Radharani
But
is
we
not
here
can
different.
understand that
Huh?
Krishna has.
Go ahead.
uh, here he is washing the feet of all the visitors, right? I mean, Duryodhan and all also, or just the
That,
devotees?
that I don't know. It's not mentioned here. In the Krishna book, we can find out because they all came. Shishupal was also there. Did Krishna visit, wash the feet of Shishupal? That maybe you can check whose feet he actually washed. Because in Rajasvi Yagna, oh, everybody came. But I don't know if Krishna, that's a good question. Whether Krishna washed the feet of. Actually, Shishupal was criticizing him in the assembly only. So I don't think so he would have washed the feet of Shishupal.
It says the most astonishing feature was that Krishna took charge of washing the feet of all the incoming guests.
Is it? In
The
the
Krishna book.
Krishna book. Hmm. So, so Rajasvi Yagna, what happening?
As we know, I mean, they are actually devotees only, Jay and Vijay falling from the spiritual world, coming to give Krishna a fight. So Krishna loves everyone. He's equal to everyone. Everybody is his child. From his side, there is no partiality.
Hmm.
But that is also a rule that those who are elder cannot wash the feet of younger, right?
Hmm.
So Krishna washes the feet of those who are. I mean, of course, everybody is old. Krishna is oldest, but as per Leela point of view, Krishna is cannot wash the feet of Shishupal.
Well, in India, they
Yes.
wash the feet of the little girls. You know,
Yeah, that's a different thing, but they don't wash the feet of a little boy.
Anyway, Krishna likes to, maybe I don't know whether he did, but he says everybody, but whatever it is, especially for devotees he likes, but I don't know. We can find out about whether he did wash or because it says all. So Shishupal and others came. That should have. I was thinking that if Krishna washed the feet, then Shishupal's heart should. Sometimes heart is.
it's showing his humility. That even
Hmm.
if you are envious of me, you are disrespectful to me, I am giving you respect. That's what we are
Hmm.
expected to do. So Krishna is showing by example.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
also, nothing is inferior, right? Washing the feet of the Lord is not like a considered as an inferior service.
Hmm.
Things on the equal plane.
Okay. Similarly, Maharaj Prthu also arranged for the proper reception of the demigods, the saintly sages, the brahmanas, and the great kings. Okay, so we'll read one more and then. King Prithu's body was tall and sturdy, and his complexion was fair. His arms were full and broad, and his eyes as bright as the rising sun. So obviously, he was very beautiful. He was Shaktavesh avatar, and he was. His nose was straight, his face very beautiful, and his personality grave. His teeth were set beautifully in his smiling face. Amongst the four social orders, Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras, the Kshatriyas, both men and women, are generally very beautiful. As will be apparent from the following verses, it is to be concluded that not only were Maharaj Prithu's bodily features attractive, as described here, but he had all specific auspicious signs in his bodily construction. So he had some markings. We know before also there was like his markings on his feet and his hands. So as it is said, the face is the index of the mind. One's mental constitution is exhibited by his facial features. The bodily features of a particular person are exhibited in accordance with his past deeds. For according to one's past deeds, his next bodily features, whether in human society, animal society, or demigod society, are determined This is the proof of transmigration of soul through different types of bodies. Shotram chakshum sparshnam cha rasanam granam eva cha adhishtaya manaschayam vishayan upasevate. In the 15th chapter, Krishna says this is how one gets his body according to his mind's situation. And the face is the index of the mind. So all the things are grouped about the mind. So we should do more and more spiritual activities, and our mind should always think of Krishna. That is the highest instruction, to always think of Krishna and never forget Krishna. So this chanting, hearing, everything is meant to bring us to that position, to always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. And then if we remember Krishna, then we'll go back to Krishna. Antakale chamameva smaran mukta kaleva. Okay, so we'll stop here. Let's see here. Does anybody like to share anything?
I can sing one bhajan.
Okay.
So this is a Braj bhajan by Surdas. सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, दुर्योधन को मेवा त्यागो, साग विदुर घर पाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, झूठे फल शबरी के खाए, बहुविधि प्रेम लगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, प्रेम के बस नृप सेवा कीनी, आप बने हरि नाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, राजसूय यज्ञ युधिष्ठिर कीनो, तामई झूठ उठाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, प्रेम के बस अर्जुन रथ हाक्यो, भूल गए ठकुराई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, ऐसी प्रीत बनी वृंदावन, गोपिन नाच नचाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सुर क्रूर लायक नाही, कहो लग करो बढ़ाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई. Translation: Of all forms of worship of the Lord, love is the highest. Lord Krishna renounced the delicacies that Duryodhan offered and ate vegetables at Vidura's house. As Lord Ramachandra, he ate fruits which were already filled with love from Shabari. Love is indeed the best way to serve and please the Lord. In Maharaj Yudhishthir's Rajasuya Yagna sacrifice, Lord Krishna served the Brahmanas and picked up their eating utensils. Out of pure love for Arjuna, he took the position of being his charioteer, and he forgot that he was the Lord. Such love did Lord Krishna portray in Vrindavan when he danced with the gopis in the Ras Leela. The harsh Surdas is not worthy to praise the merciful and magnanimous Lord. So Krishna is only looking for love, and he gets conquered over by the love of his devotees, that Krishna is willing to become their servant. The highest quality of Krishna is Bhrityavashyata. He is controlled by his servants. Krishna, he is not seeing the externals, the Chapan Bhog that Duryodhana has made, but Duryodhan did it for a purpose. There was an ulterior motive. So he left that and he went to Vidura's place, where he was happy to eat the banana peels offered by Vidurani. So he's not looking at an externals. We have this verse, right? Manne dhana bijana rupa tapashruta ojas teja prabhava bala paurusha buddhi yoga naradhanaya hi bhavanti parasya pumsho bhaktya tutusha bhagavan gaja yuddhapaya. So Krishna is not attracted by our wealth, our aristocratic family, our beauty, our austerity, education, sensory expertise, physical strength, intelligence, yogic power. All these cannot attract the Lord. What the Lord is attracted by is our devotion, our sincere desire to please Him. And that attracts the Lord. And Shabri, he was attracted by Shabri. Sri Krishna Akarshani, pure devotional service. And as we were hearing yesterday, when Shabri was always chanting the name of Ram, so her mouth was, and then when she cut onto that fruit, it was like Lord Ram, biting it. So it was non-different, right? That's what Mataji was saying. So, and Krishna is tasting the love. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Love is indeed the best way to please the Lord. And as we were hearing in the Rajasuya Yagna, Krishna is performing all menial services. And he's doing for the Pandavas also, because it's the Pandavas Rajasuya Yagna. So he's very pleased, and he's also showing by example how to serve others. Even if they don't give us respect, we should please them. So like we were saying, how to develop non-envious nature, right? Vrindavan Prabhu was saying. If we are feeling envy towards someone, we should serve them. That envy will be an obstacle in our path going back home, back to Godhead. So to develop humility and non-envious nature, we should serve devotees. Like Dukhi was doing, she was doing service to the devotees, bringing pots in the background without any ulterior motive. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took notice of her. The first took notice of her and gave her benedictions. And Krishna is willing to become the chariot driver of Arjuna and willing to get a kick of Arjuna to turn right or left. He is so happy to do that. And gopis want to dance with Krishna, and Krishna is reciprocating with their desires. He's like a play toy in the hands of the gopis. So we don't understand how merciful, how magnanimous the Lord is, and Lord will reveal to us to the level that we surrender to Him. So more we surrender to Krishna, He will reveal all His pastimes to us, how He loves His devotees and reciprocates with His devotees. You want to add anything?
No, I was remembering this verse. What is that verse in the Padyavali? Where was this? Where was that?
Yeah. Kubja's beauty. I have that verse here. Let me paste that.
Okay. You have the word for word also?
It's in Padyavali. You can word by word.
You should memorize that verse. It's nice. Okay. 1 minute. Open this. Adobe.
On page 5.
Okay. Page 5 is right. How come it doesn't find anything?
Yeah. If you scroll down, it's in Sanskrit. So It's text number 8.
Yeah. व्याधस्य चारणं ध्रुवस्य च वयो विद्या गजेन्द्रस्य का उपजाय किं नाम रूपम् अधिकं किं तत् सुदाम्नो धनम् वंशको विदुरस्य यदा यादवपते उग्रस्य किं पौरुषम् भक्त्या तुष्यति केवलं न च गुणैर्भक्ति प्रियो माधवा. So Vyadasya, hunter named Dharma. Who is that hunter named Dharma? Is that Nirgari?
Rigari.
Okay, but yeah, Nirgari was given mercy by Narad Muni, right? Vidyasya Charana. Okay. Where were the hunters Dharma's piety? Dhruva's maturity. Acharanam Dhruvasya. Dhruva's maturity. Vayaha maturity. He was only fine. Gajendra's knowledge. Vidya Gajendrasya ka. Kubjayan Kimunama. Where was Kubja's beauty? Where was Sudama's wealth? Where was Vidura's noble birth? He was a Dasi Putra. Sudama was poor. Kubja was ugly looking. Where was Ugrasen's chivalrous strength? Ugrasen did not win many battles or anything. Lord Madhava is pleased only by devotional service and not by material qualifications. Even in that section yesterday, I was hearing, so these two verses were quoted. One cannot establish a friendship with Supreme Lord Ramchandra. This is Sugriv speaking on the basis of material qualities such as one's birth in an aristocratic family, one's personal beauty, one's eloquence, one's sharp intelligence, or one's superior race or nation. None of these qualifications is actually a prerequisite for friendship with Lord Sri Ramchandra. So Lord Ramchandra had, friends from he recognized the squirrel. His Vanaras were his friends or devotees. Then vulture, Jatayu, right? Vulture, and then all the different. Um, Shabri was a tribal, huh?
Tribal.
Yeah,
Guha and Shabri tribal.
tribal ladies, men. So they all were like friends or devotees of Lord Ramchandra. So Sugriva is saying, all these are not qualifications. Otherwise, how is it possible that although we uncivilized inhabitants of forests have not taken noble births, although we have no physical beauty, and Jambavan, yeah, was also like that. Although we have no physical beauty and although we cannot speak like gentlemen, Lord Ramchandra has nevertheless accepted us as friends.
This, I think, is spoken by Hanuman.
Is it by Hanuman?
Yeah. It's mentioned in the summary. There are verses by Hanuman, I think.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, must be Hanuman. Not Sugriv. Okay, sorry about that. So, in that lecture, he was saying like that. So, I don't know. Yeah, must be Hanuman.
Yeah, it's saying in the in the summary of this chapter. The inhabitants of Kim Purusha Varsha are fortunate because they worship Lord Shiva with his faithful servant Hanuman. With his
Okay. Yeah, it's like one after another they're coming, right? So, who is coming here? First, then let me play this for
Hanuman chants the following mantras. It's mentioned
Hanuman
in text
chants.
2.
Correct. It's Hanuman actually. Yeah. Okay, so Hanuman was Vanara. Therefore, whether one is a demigod or demon, man or creature or other man, such as beast or bird, everyone should worship Lord Ramchandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So anybody can worship Lord Ramchandra irrespective of his birth, whatever his qualification. Everybody can worship Lord Ramchandra. who appears on this earth just like a human. And that's what Ram says, right? That you're saying that Ravana, if Ravana comes, then I will make him the king of Ayodhya.
Mm.
So that is also like, even Ravan, he will give him a high position. There is no need of great austerities or penances to worship the Lord. For he accepts. So we don't have to do great austerities or penance. Of course, it is very nice if we can do. Most people can't do austerities or penances in this age. It's very difficult. Some of you can do like Nirjal and all that. There is no need of great austerities or penances to worship the Lord, for he accepts even a small sacrifice offered by his devotee. Thus he is satisfied, and as soon as he is satisfied, the devotee is successful. So, if Krishna is satisfied, Ramchandra, then our life is successful. Even a small service we offered. Squirrel was just putting some grains of sand. What is that service? That's not nothing significant in building the temple. But that doesn't mean if we can do more, we just offer little bit service. We should offer service according to our capacity. The idea is that as long as we are doing to the best of our capacity, then that's very. Our best may not be somebody else's best, but we have to do according to our best. Of course, we cannot do according to our best because we have distractions and material desires. Then we can't offer ourselves fully. Then our buddhi is not vyavasaitmika buddhi because it gets distracted. So then we have to engage in devotional service, and then slowly, when anarthas go away, then the buddhi will become vyavasaitmika buddhi, and then we can do best according to our capacity. So thus he is satisfied, and as soon as he is satisfied, the devotee is successful. Indeed, Lord Sri Ramchandra brought all the devotees of Ayodhya back home, back to Godhead. Vaikuntha. Okay. So these are two verses also.
Mm-hmm. So enviousness is that we are comparing others' material qualities or material situation compared to us. But here we see that Lord is not looking at anything material. He's looking at our consciousness. So
Lord is not comparing, oh, this devotee is doing this, but this you are not doing that.
Or he's able to sing very nicely or do very nice lectures or is very famous, and he's not looking at any of that.
Right. Yeah, the Lord is not looking at that. Human beings look at all this, they do comparison.
So we don't know who is advanced in general because we don't know anybody's consciousness. So that's why we should think everybody is more advanced than we take a humble position, humility.
But generally, consciousness is there. I mean, how much you like to serve the Lord, and that's basically the. But we don't have to judge anybody.
And then we don't know their capacity also based on their life situations, as you're saying. For the squirrel, their capacity is small compared to Hanuman. So they might be doing best according to their situation. So we cannot judge.
Yeah, and whether they're advanced or not is not our.
Is not our concern also. Yeah, we have to work on our consciousness. So externally we might be doing anything, but what is our consciousness is what Krishna is saying.
Yeah, because we have to find happiness in devotional service. Like everybody is doing their career, right? In when you go to college, everybody is concerned about their career, right? They are doing engineering, whatever they are doing. So you are not thinking, oh, that person is not studying, or this person. You are concerned about your career path. Like that. Of course, if somebody comes and the preaching means to also help others, and we also need help from others. So others will inspire us, and then we share the inspiration with others. Like we hear something from devotees, then we share it with others, like that. So that is there, but ultimately at the end of the day, it is our own consciousness that we are responsible for. I'm not responsible for XYZ's consciousness.
Yeah, we should focus on our own faults. And we should appreciate others like King Pratap Rudra's, he was appreciating Ramananda Rai. So we'll get the mercy of the Lord when we appreciate others.
And if the appreciation is genuine from the heart, that's also very good. Like King Prthu was being appreciated, and he said, "Why are you appreciating me? I have not done anything yet." So, in
To
the beginning,
encourage others also, we appreciate, even they
ah,
might do a little thing like Prabhupada would
yeah,
appreciate
correct.
little, they will sell a little book or something. So just also to encourage others that they should do more.
Whatever little fan the spark.
Mm.
So, yeah. Okay, Madhav Kanta wanted to say something.
No, Prabhuji, I mean, regarding the concern, like devotee to devotee, uh, one devotee can check with other devotee, hey, are you doing your rounds?
That is good.
Correct. So that is basically a concern. Of course, it's not a judging the consciousness, but if there is a genuine concern, then one devotee may keep checking with other devotee, hey, how things are going on? Are you able to do whatever rounds that you are doing?
Yeah, that is also very nice, because when others feel that, oh, somebody is concerned for me, then they will feel like, yeah, somebody cares for me, right? Because in this world, nobody cares for anybody. Everybody is very selfish. So when we care for others spiritual, but not out of like condemning them or anything like that, but to genuinely inspire and like out of concern. So that's also very nice. But we have to do in such a way that the person does not feel offended, and like that Kalidas was sitting on the branch of the tree and cutting the same branch. So one man came and said, "Oh, you're going to fall if you cut this branch." And did he listen or not? Kalidas, did he listen or not? I don't know. So yeah, there should be concern for. Prabhupada was concerned about others, but that is the compassion has to come from the heart. I like that. For Prabhupada was crying when he saw who was that? When old people were playing golf, right? He was crying. So, but he has genuine concern like that. He is feeling that they are going to suffer. We may not feel like that when we see people enjoying materially. But okay, because Prabhupada sees the bigger picture. So, and how the living entities are suffering. So, any other comments? Anybody has? So we can read that book, or we can stop here and chant Hare Krishna. Okay, so we can maybe chant Hare Krishna. I have some rounds to chant still. So if you have something chanting to do some chanting.